Rose Drummond, c'est l'épicier de la fleur.
Rose Drummond is the largest rose producer in eastern Canada, a flower grocer that sells 95% of its product retail. We work with about 200,000 plants. With these 200,000 plants, we can produce anywhere between 4 and 15,000 roses a day. That's about 3.5 million roses a year. A psychologist once said that to go into business for yourself, you need to love two things, people and trouble. I don't necessarily like problems, but I do enjoy a challenge. In 1976, I opened a small boutique called Au Panier Fleuri. In the second year of business, we opened greenhouses. At the time, they were quite small, measuring only 30 by 30 feet. In 1980, we moved the boutique from downtown Drummondville to our home on Lemire Boulevard, and we expanded the greenhouses. We started off with 3 rose bushes, and we told ourselves we could do better. I mean, what's the difference? 3 bushes, 5,000 bushes, whatever. In 1986, a businessman approached us and proposed the idea to expand the greenhouses. He would supply us with affordable electricity generated from waste distilled in a vacuum, and he would commercialize the coal generated from that waste. We agreed, and in 1986 we formed a large company called Complexe Séricole Drummond, which had 35 shareholders. At the time, we had a signed agreement with Hydro-Québec, who was providing the electricity at 10% less than the lowest price out there. It was in their best interest to offer this because they invested close to $1 million per hectare in our expansion, which was to be recuperated quickly because we paid about $750,000 a year in electricity. The other energy provider wasn't established yet, so we went with Hydro-Québec, who charged us 1.8 cents a kilowatt. In 1989, Hydro-Québec boosted their rates to 7.5 cents a kilowatt. At the time, we were entering into a recession, and interest rates were rising. So the company went under. The bank asked us if we were interested in taking over, and we said yes. We decided to go with used oils to produce energy that allowed us to reduce costs and maintain financial stability. We have 3 boiler rooms for a total of 70 million BTUs. It's a huge heating system, but our livelihood depends on it, especially during the winter, so we need to have a proper setup. Rose Drummond doesn't only produce and sell roses. When we took the business over in 1996, the company was already heading toward diversification. We offered up our sales platform to local producers of different types of products, whether it be honey or mohair socks. We allowed these small producers to profit from the exposure of over 250,000 people who pass by Rose Drummond every year. It helps us out too, because it widens our target market a little more and increases the interest of people who stop by to check us out. The way things work between us and the local producers is that they leave their products in consignment to allow us to evaluate the price and to ensure that there's a need for it. After 6 months, if there's an interest, we'll buy the product and resell it to our customers. One of our philosophies is to put the producer in direct contact with the customer. This way, we can eliminate a large number of middlemen. The principle behind this is that the producer and the customers always take the rap. The producer never gets full price for the product, and the customer is at the mercy of all the middlemen. By bringing these two together, it creates something extraordinary. During a certain period of the year, we can sell 100 roses of the highest quality for $56. We insure a lot of things in life. We insure our possessions, we insure ourselves against fire and theft, but we don't usually insure our marriage. I would say that the best way to ensure our marriage is to give flowers from time to time. It's an extraordinary sentiment. If you've never come home with a dozen roses before, you have to give it a try. Your wife will probably fall into your arms.